So this is a look at a unique place in the Stoutburg Village, which is in Adamstown, Pennsylvania. It looks kind of like a German town from 150 years ago, and if you're not looking, you will miss this very unique store slash museum. There's a flag there that says we're open, and then look at this tiny sign in the window. It says "Out of This World," and it's like toys and games and all sorts of things, and you don't want to miss this. The first part you'll see here is the toy store. It's a small little store. You're going to see here as I kind of sweep the store that it's one room, but it is chock full of stuff. I mean, real good stuff. Carefully collected, collated, organized, cleaned things. So everything in here is cool. And again, a lot of it is marked with years and dates and other information, and it's really eclectic. There's a Space Jam, there's some Disney stuff, there's VTech. Lots of very different things, like Star Wars things. Um, this flying boat, a bunch of these Elfie generations of the Elfie kind of computer guys. Lots of books, some of them like Nancy Drew. A lot about toy collecting, Encyclopedia of Toys, toys throughout the ages. Um, and again, some of it has to do with robotics, but not all of it does. You got to look up because there's again games. There's all sorts of. There's a lunchbox, a Minnie Mouse lunchbox, and there's thermoses and things of that sort. Um, it's almost a lot to too much to take in at one sweep. Um, there's all these different kind of puzzle games, Rubik's cubes, all sorts of things of that sort, and it is just the store by itself is well worth the visit. But that's not the only thing that you'll find here because if you talk to the owner, he will show you his toy robot museum. And again, it's a smaller, medium-sized kind of place, but it is extremely well organized, cared for, and it's quite a collection. You'll see it starts out with Rock'em Sock'em robots, and there's a whole bunch of different variations based on when they came out. You got to look up again. This is chock full. Every square inch is filled. Mr. Machine variations with the boxes. And you'll see in a little bit later on, I'm going to show you a little video where there's a little TV commercial. So it's a little bit interactive. Some remote control older robots. And again, some of these I recognize, some of these I didn't. Some are newer. You see some Wall-E stuff from the Pixar movie. But again, a lot of these have signs for the dates where they're made. And again, the owner, I believe his name is Joe, will be happy to tell you what's what. He knows all of these things. His collection started many years ago when his wife gave him a robot, and he knows this stuff. So then there'd be some stuff that you're maybe more likely to recognize depending on when you're born. That was Robby the robot from Forbidden Planet, and then a whole bunch of different variations on him. There you see the poster, which is kind of iconic and cool. There's this working pinball machine that you can play, and of course it's got to be robot related, so it's Pinbot, and pretty cool. A bunch of kind of like learning machines slash robots over here. And then this is fantastic. This is Topo. It's from Nolan Bushnell, who also did Atari. And it can be programmed by that Mac or an Apple IIe. So cool. Rare to find something like that. And just to get to see it in person is a lot of fun. Again, R2D2 kind of thing there. This is the second hallway down here. And again, some of these kind of learning robots, educational robots he's got. Again, there's organization to this. This isn't just kind of all over the place. There's a bunch of, you'll see, erector set, construction type robots where, as a kid, you'd kind of put these things together and assemble them. Some of them are older. Some of them are more recognizable. Again, the metal erector sets. And then over here, as you keep progressing along, you're going to see that there's the 2XL, which is theoretically a robot, but really it's just a glorified 8-track machine. I actually have a video on that. I'll leave a link in the description below. It's cool, but it's not really a robot, but it certainly looks like one. He's got Robotron 2084, which is a fantastic video game. He's got comics. He's got the RoboCop poster there. Back here in this corner, he's got these Omnibots and Heroids Robby robots. I think they're all from Tomy, or at least some of them are from Tomy. And they're, that idea that you would have robots who would serve you, they'd be your servants. He's got boxes for a lot of the stuff. I mean, this is again a really well taken care of collection, and it's really fine stuff. You kind of want to take everything out of there and play with it a little bit. Um, so again, some more robots here, some of the boxes and things. Back here is a Big Trax, a programmable tank, which I always thought was super cool as a kid. I think that's from the 1970s. These, you got some Radio Shack Armatrons, which I thought were awesome. In the middle there is a Remco Big Max electronic conveyor belt, and there's a box up there, which is just so cool. It actually picks up little metal washers and deposits them, and you control it, so it's super cool. He's got this collection of robot-themed watches. So you see the RoboCop face there that opens up to be a watch. I mentioned there's some interactive parts to the museum where you can touch a button and hear some of the robots.
You must remember those words.
He's even got little TV screens where you can hear some of the old commercials, like this one from Mr. Machine. Yeah, that'll get stuck in your head. This is the music, I believe, from Forbidden Planet with Robby the Robot. Again, a whole bunch of different variations on Robby. Some big, some small, some kind of knockoffs. Again, it's amazing. If you like that movie, it's fantastic.
Welcome to Altair, gentlemen. I am to transport you to the residence. If you do not speak English, I am at your disposal with 187 other languages along with their various dialects and sub-tongues.
So this thing is a labor of love by the owner, Joe, who's collects all the things that he puts in the store. It's his collection. He used to work with the New York Police Department, and he did bomb disposal. So he worked a remote control robot. That's where he kind of had his interest. And again, he'll tell you his story, and it's just fantastic. He was great. This place is well worth the visit. So check it out, Adamstown, Pennsylvania, near Reading, and it's about an hour and a half northwest of Philadelphia. So please leave comments and suggestions below. Thanks for watching.